Hey, thanks for hanging out. Welcome back for another chest quest. This is episode 4. So yesterday we started our mob farm. We've got the primary platform in, and then we had a power blackout right in the middle of collecting some sand for some glass. So I didn't get to finish my mob farm. But today I will, and that's what the goal is. So at the moment what I need to do is go and smelt some glass. I need to chop some wood to be able to make some chests for some hoppers and some chests as well. Then grab some more stone and a crafting table and head back up and keep building away. So it's a pretty standard darkroom mob spawner. There's nothing particularly special about it, aesthetic wise or function wise. It's just a standard spawner using water channels to move the mobs to a central drop chute. All pretty standard sort of stuff. I'm not going to go to the trouble of building creeper only rooms or anything like that at the moment. It's just going to give me all of the mobs that will spawn in those dark rooms. The only thing that I will do is I'll add a few extra rooms just in the center, which I'll show you once I get up there. And I've laid out where I want villages to be kept as we cure them as well. So we'll keep building that first. I'm only able to be on for probably 2.5 hours or so today. So we'll just see how far we get, and if we get a chance to get to the Nether or not, to be able to try to find a fortress and kill a few blaze for blaze rods, so that we can do some potion brewing and get potions of weakness to be able to cure our villagers and hopefully get a mending book. So I need to get rid of these items, and then we need to go and chop some wood after we sleep. Going to take out all the trees close to the base, so I'm not going to bother going too far away. I want to keep this and use this at all into the future. Then I'll come back and replant some trees to pretty it up at a later stage, but at the moment I'm not concerned about that. In fact, the clear land will be a good spot to build a few crop farms and sheep farm and a pig farm and things like that. And the main reason for doing those is to get enough raw and cooked mutton and pork and beef for the chest quest. So the chest quest is getting a full single chest of every item in the game, which is a good goal to keep me motivated to play and build farms and do the grind when I need to. and just to see what it takes to be able to get a lot of the items in the game, some of which probably none of us get too often in large quantities. We get enough for what we need, but not necessarily in large quantities. So probably some of the harder to get items, things like dragon eggs, gas tears and things like that. So I'll be looking to build some farms to be able to help get those items, which will be good fun, learning what to do and how to do it. I think that's it, isn't it? These big oak trees can sometimes be a right royal pain in the backside. Yep, so this will be a good area. You get a lot of that happening. Beetroot, pumpkin melon farm, sugarcane farm, something a bit more automated that will get me the quantities that I need. So that'll be fun building that. All those. All of them. Not sure about a wood farm or not. I'd have to do a little bit of research myself just to be able to see whether or not there's a clear standout that gives you a good supply of saplings. What I tend to find is that when you grow the trees close together, you do limit the number of saplings that you get, and so obviously for a tree farm you need a good plentiful supply, and for the amount of wood that I'm going to need to craft everything that you can in all the different woods, then I'm going to need a lot of saplings. And if I've got to go and farm wood to get saplings in the first place, well then that's half the job done before I need to use the farm. So I need to just put a little bit of thought into that and what I want to do about that. But I will be making a concrete maker, because I need 16 chests of every colour of concrete and concrete powder. So that's going to take a bit of time, and I don't really fancy the idea of standing there mining it manually that whole time. So I'll be looking to put a automatic concrete farm in as well at some point. There'll be quite a few gardening farm, of course, that goes without saying. Okay, so let's get some chests crafted and some hoppers. Just need 4 to start with, and a crafting table for up there. Hoppers, chests, and a little bit of cobble. For some walls and slabs. Some glass. What else could I use at this stage? I know I've got stone and torches up there already. What am I missing? What am I missing? Water buckets. So I've got one. I'll grab another one. And I won't bother taking the books or the enchanting table or diamonds or sticks or anything like that up there yet. Let's get this built. So there's a bed up there. We'll take the rest in stone, or at least the underside, and then we'll come back and get cobblestone for I'd like to get that apple, actually. Go away, patrol. I don't need to deal with you at the moment. I really don't. I'm a hoarder. Let me pick up those. Let me pick up those saplings and bits and pieces. Can't help it. Getting too close. Go away. Got those off. Pick up the stone. And let's go. With the chest quest, I'm obviously going to have a lot of overflow of things like dirt, stone, probably netherrack as we build a base in the nether, sand, gravel, things like that. So diorite, granite and andesite. So in a previous world I built a set of silos. So they looked like normal wheat silos, and they were functional, and there's plenty of designs around that do that. These were quite large, so there were 72 double chests of storage in each silo, and I had 6 silos, I think. And I had it rigged up so that the indicator lights, which showed how much of each block that you had, were right next to each other and in a tower. So I thought it looked quite cool. So I'm going to at least do something like that in this world for the bulk blocks that I'm going to end up with, well and truly over and above the single chest. And that is likely to be some variation of that design. Chests. And I didn't make a shovel. I don't think I'll need one. So this is really just to start with. This will give me enough storage to the enchanting tables, enchanting room is going to be over, the enchanting area is going to be over here, so no, not that, not that. That's better. Crafting table. That's what I'm after. Glass I need. Water I don't need now. Grab some torches. Okay. Stone slabs. Because it's going to be seen. And we'll do our glass. I'll do the bottom 2 layers in glass just so that it makes it not there. The bottom 2 layers in glass just so that it makes it easier to see whether there's a zombie villager in there that needs to be killed or not. I want a screenshot. I'll do the north side. So I'll cobble up. Okay. Uh, 21, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 21. Okay, so why 21? That's because I can never get a farm that is not 100% lossless with anything much more than that. So I always tend to just make it perhaps a little bit lower than is absolutely technically right, but then I'm not having anywhere near as many mobs or no mobs that will die when they hit the bottom for whatever reason. It's still a one hit with a looting 3 sword with sharpness on it, of course, so there's really no issue with that. And so that's what I do. I'm just going to build up the drop chute back up to the top and start putting in the water channels. Cool. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we are water source in the back here. 8 blocks, perfect, right to the edge there. 3, 4. The only reason I have that there is just so that I don't fall down. Which hopefully I won't do. These sides in for the water channel. Along here there'll be trapdoors. So the mobs think that it's a solid block and they'll just wander. Into the water channel and get pushed down towards the center drop chute. Cool, last side done. Now we'll do the floors. Not there. Down a few torches just to stop mobs spawning up here while we're working. Torches. Don't forget the torches. So these are 8x8, just for convenience sake more than anything, just so that you can make this nice and neat. That's really the only reason why. You could make these as big as you wanted to, but there are limits, so mobs will only wander for a certain amount of time outside of a certain range before they lose interest and despawn. I don't know what those numbers are off the top of my head, so you'd have to take that into account if you wanted to do something bigger, but then it's just going to make the farm a little bit slower because you haven't got as many mobs wandering around that are going to fall and get washed away as quickly as what you would with another design. Okay, walls. Not there. So out each of these, so there, out there, and out here, we're going to do another water channel, and then another 2 spawning platforms on each side. And then above these 4, I'll have another 2 spawning platforms just to make it nice and neat. It'll be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 spawning platforms altogether. Which keeps a pretty good constant flow of mobs dropping. So you're never short of mobs in the mob farm. It does make it more difficult to see the zombie villages and contain them because they are dropping fairly quickly. Definitely not impossible, but it just makes it a bit harder. But at the rate of being able to cure them and the rate that I need them, it's fine. I don't have any issue with it at all. Okay, still got a little bit of stone. We'll keep going for a little while. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because of this wall here, we still need a channel of 8 for the water sources to be able to reach here, drop the mobs off into that channel, they drop off down the central chute there. So we just configure these rooms slightly differently at the end. So we have a block that joins the 2 spawning platforms back here. And that's the only difference. We'll have a look at that in a little bit more detail when we get to it. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5. And it wouldn't matter if your rooms were 1 block smaller. It would lower rates slightly, but probably not by enough to be particularly noticeable, I wouldn't think. And this should be the last one, yep. Cool. We'll get rid of that. No, we'll keep going. Keep going with what we've got, and then we'll go down and refill. So it's just the same process for the floor, except it's just 1 block longer. So it's still only 8 wide, but it's 9 blocks long. And our torches. Doing well so far. Cool. Sorry about that. I'll get one more floor in. That looks cool. All lit up down there. Right, we're out. I'll grab that, and I need to go back down the base to grab some more stone or cobble, just depending on where we get to. I'm gonna fill in a lot with cobblestone, so I will probably end up needing to go down and grab that. Where did we get to over there? work our way over. Butterfingers. Every now and then you get in a good rhythm and sometimes it just won't click. Right, last floor and then we'll get onto the walls. Okay. Yep. We'll do these in stone, they'll be seen from the outside, so I'll do these in stone and I'll do probably the outer layer of the roof in cobble, in stone, and then fill in the rest of the roof in cobble. Got more blocks in the spawner than I do on the walls at the moment. Get it together. So this is the difference with these upper levels, because there'll be a wall that'll go across here so that they'll pathfind over to the trapdoors that'll be here in the water channel. So this is still an 8x8 room. After you put that wall in, this is still an 8x8 room, but you've just got these extra 2 blocks at the end that they could potentially walk across and take a little bit longer to fall in, but it really doesn't affect the rates of the farm noticeably, so it is a non-issue. Cool, nearly done. Alright. So our internal wall will build out of cobblestone. We'll show you that next. Clean this up. Got to come back up here a couple of times to put the trapdoors in. The slabs down on the floor, which I'll explain when we get to it. And I might need to go get some more logs when we get to it for the trapdoors. Because I think a stack of logs gives you 48 trapdoors? Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right. Maybe a stack of logs gives you a stack of a stack and a half of trapdoors. I'll have to work that out, that's fine. Okay, so this outer ring of the roof I'm going to make in stone, and then I'm going to fill in the ceiling in cobblestone. I'm going to build another floor on top of this. I want that there like that, and that. Yep. One more side to go. And we'll fill in the roof. Nearly there. Oh, come on. Okay, so that's the floor. It's a wall, so I can fill this in. Yep, it's cool. And then the first layer of the roof around this I'll do in stone again, so that when you look up you don't see the cobblestone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Yes. Yep. Just got to do this 3 more times and we're done with the roof on this section. I'll probably have to go get more cobblestone. I don't really need to be doing this because I'm about to sleep, go 128 blocks away, despawn everything and come back. So that was a bit of a waste of time, but that's alright. That never gets old. $128 block plunge. Much more fun when you've got wings, of course. Jump and glide away. We'll get there, we'll get there. Cobble. Now, was there anything else I needed while I was down here? I'll come back down for the... I'll come back down for the trapdoors when I get to them. I think I had stone up there. I hope I had stone up there. Most of this is going to be cobble, but I need a little bit of stone. Can't remember now. We'll worry about it when we get there. Need to make a chicken farm. Somewhere where I can get to it, but it's not in earshot with where I'm going to be most of the time, because they are very annoying. So we'll get this finished up and running, make sure it's doing what it's supposed to, which I'm sure that it will. Then we'll go to the Nether. We'll link this up with a Nether portal 2, and I don't have any more stone. That's alright. Link this up with a Nether portal as well. We don't have to climb up that ladder. Right, where were we up to? Hey Ali, how you going? torches. Cool, next one. And torches. Cool, one to go, and then we'll do the middle. Minecraft server. Ooh, alright, got the top done. So what's the process for that, Mystic? Three, four, five. It's interesting. I'm pretty committed to this at the moment, but bugger. There's no harm in checking it out, of course. How many people are on it at the moment? Yeah, I'm playing in hardcore. Just for the extra thrill. Okay. No, I don't have a Discord set up at all. as you can see, I'm pretty new to this whole streaming thing, so still getting it all worked out and understood, and what has to happen when for what and all that sort of stuff. So no Discord yet. Need more torches. Cool, man. Are you having fun? Torches. Yes. Has it been fun doing streaming so far? Cool, man. I mean, that's the main point, isn't it? If you're not having fun, then it's really not worth doing it. Are you streaming Minecraft as well? Roof. Cool, man. Yep, I think we've all done something. I think everyone's done something like that at some point. I haven't had an issue for a while. I've been having a few issues with frames. I've been trying to get the max bit rate that I can so that the quality is reasonable, and I tweaked it up again tonight, and I think it's just a touch too high, so I probably need to drop it down. Been okay for a little while, but I don't want it to be skipping frames all the time, so I'm just going to tweak that back and then just make sure it's stable. Well, it's been good fun. There's been a lot to learn. It's been a pretty high learning curve. Ah. I very much doubt I could do that. I am far from a professional. Minecraft's just one of those games, if you're having fun, then you're doing it right. Just whatever that is, doesn't matter whether it's hardcore, survival, creative, modded, not modded. If you're having fun, then you're playing it right. No one's immune from noob mistakes, that's for sure. Just have to look at the pro guys, and just particularly the guys that also play hardcore, and just how some of the deaths they have, which happens. They all die. And it's always just because of some noob mistake. Good. Okay, let's get rid of that. Alright, so I think we'll go get trapdoors next. I've just got to work out how many I can get out of a stack of logs and how many stacks of logs I need to get. We'll leave that there. Well, I'm not on a server, my man, so I'm not sure how we could play together at the moment. This is a single player survival world. I appreciate the offer. But this world, I'm afraid, is going to be a single player world. I don't have a no, I'm not going to open to LAN or anything like that. I've got about another hour and a half, so I want to get this knocked out, get it done, get to the Nether. And see if I can find a fortress. But if you're streaming, I'm around, I'll look you up, and any tips I'm happy to provide in chat if you're willing to take them, for sure. Right, now before I forget again, let me make a double. No, I'm not going to create another world. I've got a mental investment in this that I need to carry through, so I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen, I'm afraid. Right, so that was 50 trapdoors, so I get 64. Yep, so it's a stack and a half. So I need another... need about another 48 logs of some description. Oak. Make another few trapdoors. I'll notice that. I'll be able to look you up. Catch ya. Thanks for hanging out. Now, where is that zombie? I don't need to muck around with him at the moment. Thank you. Is it getting dark? Not much. Uh-huh. 47, that'll be enough, but I'll just get a full stack. Anyway. Because I need to make 27 stacks of oak trapdoors for the chest quest at some point, so it's not going to matter if I've got a few over. Right. That's cool, that's cool. Any apples drop? Lovely. Might need to do a bit of an apple farm. I'll need some for curing zombie villages. But first, sleep. And coffee. Okay. Sweet. Now, let's just work this out. 8, 16, 32, 64, plus another 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. I need just for the middle section, and then I need another 56, so I need 3 stacks. 3 full stacks, right. Right. Back to chopping. Okay. I can hear him. I can't see him. Is there a cave entrance just over here somewhere? Nope. Not a long way down, that's for sure. Hopefully Max holds out long enough. It'll definitely be enough for the number of trapdoors I need. Yep, that'll get me enough trapdoors at least. So we'll run the axe out, and then we'll call it quits. Get our trapdoors, go back up, and then we can actually finish the farm itself. Then we need to go to the Nether and find a fortress. And I need to eat. Perfect. Pick up a few of these saplings and any apples. Any apples? Ah. Thank you. So pretty. Calm down, dude. There's another one. I can make 8 or 9, I think. The amount of gold that I've got at the moment. Oop, 2 more. Lovely. That's enough. Next time we're back, we'll harvest that sugar cane as well. We'll get the cows breeding again. Let's not go too silly. I need 20. No, I need more than that. I'll just take those up just in case. I need a new axe. Done. Water's up there. Cool. I need to take some coordinates to be able to link up the portals. And need to concentrate and work out whether the spawned portals in the Nether always face east-west or not. So one thing I can't stand is running into a portal and then ending up in the one on the other side facing the portal blocks, the obsidian. So it'll just be a good reference just to get that right. I think what I'll do is I'll build walls behind the portals so that when I go into them I know to face out, and I'll make sure that I do the same on the overworld portal so that when I go in and turn and face out, then I'm always going to end up facing out of the portal when I come back to the overworld or when I go to the Nether. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to nerd pole up the corner. Need stone as well. So that I can safely get down after I turn this on. Cool. Alright, so let's build this back up. And I'll put a torch on the wall where that is. Right, slabs. Slabs, that's what we need. Okay, so 9, 18, 36, 72. Nine, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 16 times 9 is 144. 2 and a bit stacks. Yep. Two and a bit stacks of we'll do 3 stacks of cobble slabs. I can't think. What am I trying to say? 3 stacks of cobble slabs to put on the floor. So we'll do the trapdoors first because this makes it a little bit easier instead of running around slabs all the time. Just leave them closed for now, just while we're running around in here. Cool. Nice, 8 left. Okay, now we'll not there. Now we'll slab the floor. So the purpose of slabbing the floor is to stop spiders spawning. Not there. Because they need a 3x3 space, which includes the trapdoors, which is why I can't have a 3 space gap there. So I'll do these sections first just so that I remember where I'm up to, and then I'll do the top sections in the middle and then the bottom sections in the middle. Not there. It certainly stopped spawns, probably not the ones that I want. Cool, cool, cool. Where'd that go? Sounded like I placed a block. No. Thank you. Come on. Don't rush, don't rush. I'm a little bit anxious. I haven't got a huge amount of time tonight. Yep. I'll pop over here. Yep. After the water is in, we'll come back and knock out the torches. So that will be the next step after finishing all of this. That's all done. Yep. I'll leave that open for a moment. Probably the only farm that I don't need to make is going to be a witch farm. I don't think there's anything they drop that I can't craft or get with another farm. So just depending on what we do, how far we get, I may or may not do a witch farm. I already know there's an abandoned mine shaft in a ravine pretty close to my little starter base, so I'll be able to, surely there'll be a spider spawner in there where I'll be able to get spider eyes and string. And glowstone, of course, you can get from the Nether, and redstone you can get from mining. Bottles you can craft. So yeah, I'm not sure that there's anything that I'm going to want to create a witch farm for. So that might be probably one of the last ones that I do if I do one. But I'll get enough spider eyes from where I was going with that. Bit of a random thought, witch farm, while I'm building just a standard mob farm. But where I was going with that was that I'll get enough spider eyes from the witches that will drop from this farm to make all of the fermented spider eyes that I need for the weakness potions for curing zombie villages, so I should be good there. There's my hole. Okay, water buckets. And then I think we're ready to take all the torches out and start this puppy up. Back there. It's not. Okay. That's good. That's good. You never know. You never know. Okay, water buckets. taken the middle out yet. No, I'll check that. Get up the top. So the chests don't allow me to get close enough to get hit by the mobs. I can't reach the mobs at the back with by standing here though, so I do need to move around to be able to kill them as we go. And the cobble walls just stop me from wandering into the corner as well. They can get all the XP, and the vast majority of the loot goes down through the hoppers, of course. So that's the reason for the cobble walls. So if I set up a filtering system under here and I don't have these chests anymore, then I'll put cobble wall all the way around, which will still allow you to be able to hit the mobs without getting attacked by them. And I'm not close enough at any point to be able to make eye contact with a creeper, even over at the back there. So they can't blow up on me either, which is really cool. Alright, let's get these water channels down. Make an infinite water source. And that was in a pretty poor spot. I have to remember to put that back. I've got to come in and knock the toilet out anyway. Fine. Just as simple as that, right to the end, perfect. Yep, I need to take that out. So that's done, that's done. That one's done. And that one's done. So we'll fill up our water buckets. Remember to replace our slabs. That's done. Okay. Start taking out torches. Blocks, good. Sometimes when building it, there's a block left in the corner. Just want to make sure I take those out. Everything's cool. No blocks, nope. Normally you have something spawn by now. It's a bit unusual. Oh, there he is. Hello. Cool. Take the torches out up here. And then we'll do the ones down below, and then we should be done. Blocks. I hear a skeleton. Which I'd like to stay away from, thank you. Let him go. That's cool. Okay. This last bit can be a little bit treacherous because of skeletons, and they can knock you off, and that can be a pain. And of course I don't want to run into a creeper either. That. I think that's it. Nice. Cool. Done and done. I'll keep one bucket. I'll put that there. I'll put that there. Right, now let's just think about what we want to do now. In fact, I think what I'll do before I go to the Nether is I'll get all my gear done. All my gear done, except for mending. And efficiency 5. Because it'll probably take quite a long time with all the tools to be able to get the efficiency for books from doing book enchantments. So I'll wait till I get a villager to do that. and mending, of course, but then that'll make me feel a lot better going into the Nether with a full... Oh, there's a villager already, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll take out all that rubbish. Get rid of all of that. Stop mucking around and just go. Right. I'm gonna have to move my bed. Right, I'm gonna move these chests. Right, that goes there. Portal will go here. Chests can go back. Go back there. Dun 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 dun. Put all that away. Right. Okay, so we want the portal. 732 and minus 2188. We'll just work that out. That's 732 minus 2188. $92 by minus 274, and that is mob farm. Cool. Okay, so we'll go get our bookshelves, enchanting table, lapis, diamonds, sticks, and we'll make some books. And we'll get our gear enchanted up. Then we'll go to the Nether, we'll get a blaze rod so that we can start our brewing of weakness potions to be able to cure zombie villagers. I'm quite happy with that. That's all done. That didn't take too long. 90 minutes and it's finished. Beautiful. Yeah. Pretty sure I can silk touch pick bookshelves. I hope I can. Give me all of that. We'll make some paper. We'll breed the cows. And then slaughter a few of them so that we've got some leather. Probably should make some food. I should have. Yeah, look at that. We're rich. Okay, let's just... Nice. And another one. And another one. Thank you. Last one. And the table. Thank you. Right, need that. Need those. I've got any leather. I've got any leather already. 10. And got some sugar cane. Right, let's go breed these cows. Here's me. What did I do that for? Because I'm not eating bread anymore, you noob. Nice fat bunch of cows. Sweet. Come for your goodies. Breed him up, Buttercup. Right. Don't want to hit the babies, so I'm going to, and I've only got an iron sword, so I'm just going to take out all the adults. There are plenty of babies left to grow up. Breed the next time round, so I'm not too concerned about that. Thank you. If you're squeamish, look away now. I should have said that before, shouldn't I? Sorry, I was a bit late. Thank you. Right. not bad. 42 leather. Should be able to make about 25, 26, 27 books, something like that. 30, lovely. Lovely. We'll get that cooking up while we're away. Right, bookshelves, lapis, diamonds, take a few sticks as well. What else am I going to need? Grindstone, and I need an anvil. In fact, I'll make 2. The weeds. Yep. Take that in case I get a fortune to book. I'll combine that. Am I missing anything at the moment? No. Okay. I will sleep first though. And hopefully this enchanting goes reasonably luckily and won't take too long. Got about 45 minutes left tonight, so we'll just do as much as I can. They're fat heads, man. I don't need to deal with you at the moment.
No man could hope for a peace in these dusty wastelands.
Also got a village there, and there's a village right behind my base as well, so if I get bad omen, I'm bound to stumble close enough to one of those to start a raid, which I just don't want to do at the moment. Not equipped, not prepared, not interested. The goal of this world is not to be doing raids. Actually, I haven't seen a wandering trader, come to think of it. Not that I can recall. So far. I think I'll monitor my dropped frames issue on the stream again tomorrow. It hasn't happened since the very start of the stream, so last hour and a half has been 100% fine. Alright, so let's get this set up. So I've got an anvil there, got our grindstone there, our spare anvil over here. Wheat is very necessary. Okay, so we've got our 2 picks. We need a shovel, we need an axe, and a sword. Doing in the helmet. Chest plate. Legs. And booties. Right. Let's get rid of all the unnecessaries. That, and that. That can go over there. Put that there. We don't need those. Right, cool. Let's see what we've got. Nope, you can get protection 4 pretty easily on these. Sharpness 3, not really. Efficiency 3. Efficiency 3. Easing 3. Unbreaking, I can. Unbreaking, I can get with a book, perhaps. Yep. That's pretty good. Except it's Bane of Arthropods. So I'm going to have to actually make another sword. Be able to get sharpness. Efficiency 3, efficiency 3. Respiration. Oh. Okay. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Now let me get a bow as well. And I need another wood. I want power too. Put those away for the moment. And sword. That's exactly what I don't want. Thank you. No. 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 So there's nothing I want there. Sweeping edge I've already got. Helps if I've got lapis in there. No. No. Nope. That was 4. Nope. Don't need to smite this early in the game. And I don't want just unbreaking. Nope. Nope. No, what's with this efficiency 3 rubbish? Pot 3, pot 3, breaking 3. Nope. Nope. I know. No. 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 This is the process, which is why it takes a little while. Just got to go through it and just be patient. What you want will eventually turn up. That's what I want. and grind our mobs to get our levels. There it is. And I've got a nice juicy looting 3 sword. Now, what was it? Efficiency 4. Yep. I didn't really want Silk Touch. It's somewhat acceptable, but not really. So I'll make another shovel. Power 4, that's what I want. Make another shovel that I will hopefully not get Silk Touch on. I do want a Silk Touch shovel definitely, because I do need to get grass blocks and for concrete. It'll be handy mining a lot of gravel. God, pretty rubbish. Got 4, that's what I want. Pretty rubbish in chance when you don't get any other enchant on it whatsoever. If any of the bows that drop are enchanted with anything decent. Not yet. Drop 4. Nothing. Absolute rubbish. Drop 4. Cool. So I'll need a Mending Villager and an Unbreaking 3. There we go. Because nothing is coming with Unbreaking. Six spot eyes already, that's sweet. Sweet. Right. Got 4. Yes. That's it. Leggings are done. Sharpness 4, that's what we want. Ooh, nice. $29, my god. Oh man. Okay. 29 it is. Should be able to still add a few books to it, hopefully. Okay. Back to the grind. We'll get a few. We'll get up to level 30, and then we'll have a look at the enchants that are there. I got a feeling that I'm going to need to go through a few books with this one. Until I get a, I don't really need Unbreaking straight away. I can go to the Nether first. But if I do come across one, I'll grab it for sure. I can put those tools away. Come on. Couple stacks of gunpowder already. 4, 6, 7 stacks of gunpowder. That's cool. Few more. Need some more stone to be able to finish laying this out. Could be doing that while I'm waiting for this to fill up. It would have been an efficient use of time. Cool, carrots. Did I see a potato in there before? Ooh, nice. We'll start our farm. Albeit small. But from little things, big things grow, isn't it what they say? Empty bottles, cool. Don't need to get any of those when I need to start what I need to start doing. Brewing for I can't think. What am I doing? I'm brewing for weakness patients, that's what I'm doing. Right. No, thank you. Ooh. Oh, I'll keep that. That's what I want. 54. Don't be silk touch. Don't be silk touch. Don't be fortune. Ah. So when I need to get flint, I'm sweet, and when I need to get grass blocks, I'm cool. But everything else in between is a nightmare. So we'll make another shovel and we'll try again. Right, efficiency 4 is what I want. Any enchanted bows dropping? Nope. Right. Efficiency 4. Just a plain one. Just unbreaking. Ah, what? Okay. Okay. That's it. Most time I'm just gonna want dirt. Most of the time I'm just gonna want dirt, so I'll use that one. And I'll wait until I've got my villages set up and then I'll just make a plain shovel. So I get 3 shovels in a row that I don't want, and then a diamond axe with nothing. Absolutely nothing. 3. Blast protection. Nope. Fortune 2 is what I want. That's one of the ones I want. Nope. Nope. That one. Nope. Nope. Yep, I'll take that. Cool. What do I need for the sword? I really only need unbreaking. Yep. Fills up quick. Let's get this sorted out. While we're waiting for that to build up again. Nope. Thank you. A power 4 book. Knockback, that's not bad. Unbreaking. Aqua Affinity I've got. Aqua Affinity I've got. Got 4, that's what we want. Now 5. This actually hasn't been too bad, RNG wise. Been quite good. Just got to grind out a few prot 4 books now, which might mean doubling up on some prot 3 books, maybe. Fingers work. That's pretty good thumbnail. Sunset, the mobs in the background, lovely. What can you do with Unbreaking 1? I want one of you skeletons to drop a bow with infinity. Flame, I'd take flame. Infinity, punch, flame, Unbreaking 3. Any of those, please? Right. That's what we were doing. Prot 4. Oh, cool. Don't need that now. Okay. So, that's prot, that's prot. I need prot on that. That's fine. And any unbreaking that comes my way as well. Efficiency 4. Yay. Yep. Yep. Might as well take it while it's there. I'm going to put it on that. We'll put it on our real pick. I'll grab that. There it is. Nice. Fortune 2. Yes, I need Depth Strider as well. Keep going for a little bit. See how we go. But I really need prop 4 as a minimum. That's okay. That's acceptable. That's good. That's fine. That's that's okay. So we just get prop 4 on the booties, and we'll be ready for the Nether. Prop 4 on the booties. I haven't forgotten about you, don't worry. Don't worry. Fortune 3 wouldn't be bad to get at this point either. Right, cool. Chuck those on. Now, prop 4, please. Flame. Do I want flame? Flame, flame. Might as well while it's there. Might as well. It'll help for patrols that come around. Hopefully I can set the banner carrier on fire and he can die and I won't get bad omen. Wow. Okay, let's tidy this up. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Thank you. Plane. Okay. Prop 4. I'll take Unbreaking while it's there. Definitely take it while it's there. Yeah. Got 48 things that need unbreaking. Put it on my bow, as I'm going to be sniping the blaze from a distance. I'll get a farm set up. I will not be going in at close quarters. Taking them out, just don't need that at this point in the game. Right. Yep, on the bow, I think. Yep. Okay, that's pretty much done. Prop 4 is what I want. Am I ever going to get prop 4 or am I going to have to make it? Am I ever going to get it or am I going to have to make it from 2 prop 3 books? Unbreaking. How long have I got? Not long. I want to do the nether tomorrow. So I really would like to prop 4 of those, please. Would be lovely. I think I'm going to have to make it from 2 prop 3 books. Come on, a few more. Bones for days. Which is good. Because I'll definitely be setting up a flower farm. An automatic one. I'll need lots of bone meal to start with. I'm going to automate it. I'll just do like a not a shifting floor style, but just a water dispenser style. And then I'll filter out the seeds, put those in a composter, turn that into bone meal, which will feed back into the dispenser. And then I'll rig up a comparator off the dispenser that will turn off the hopper clock, so that when it runs out of bone meal, it stops. So that it's not going all the time, which will be pretty cool. So that'll be, I'll set that up somewhere where I can get at least blue flowers. Because lapis is not plentiful, and I really don't want to use it for blue dye if I can help it. Okay, what do I want to use that on? I think I'll use it on the chest plate. That's done. Alright, let's see what we've got. While I'm here. This is actually pretty good RNG for the enchanting. I really haven't had to. Sometimes I've gone 30-40 books and not got anything useful out of it whatsoever. Well, it's been pretty good, really, overall. considering that considering the start was pretty rubbish, not getting unbreaking on any of the tools or any of the armor. Oh, I'm gonna have to wrap it up soon though. While I'm here. And the lead axe. Just give me protection 4. Alright, I'll do 2 protection 3 books. Unless I get a protection 4 in the meantime. Because I'm sick of waiting. Nah. Few more levels, few more. See if I can get the 2 prot 3 books and then get prot 4 on the booties, and then we'll call it a night. Nothing good. Wouldn't mind an infinity bow. That's all. That's all. And I'm breaking on that eventually. And respiration. And what's the normal get on that? That's it. Respiration. Aqua affinity. What I want. No. I'll go past it for the moment. I won't go past that. Won't go past that, sorry. this is setting me up pretty well for when I eventually get a mending villager. Now this sword was a bit expensive to get to this point, so hopefully I can still put Unbreaking 3, Mending and Sharpness 4 on it. Should be able to. I can get projectile protection 4, but not normal prop 4. Okay. And I haven't seen Fortune 2 or Fortune 3. Right. That's just going to have to do for the moment. At least I can get this prop 4 on my boots now. Then first thing tomorrow, I can go straight and mine some obsidian and then go straight to the Nether. I hear you, I hear you. I'll get this prop 3 book, combine it with the other one, make a prop 4 book, and then as luck would have it, I'll get prop 4 within the next little group of books, no doubt. That'd piss me off. Right. Let's make it happen. Might. No. Prop 4. Strider for the falling prop 4. Prop 4, prop 4, prop 4, prop 4. Respiration, Unbreaking and Mending. Didn't get a Fortune 2. I'll take those back down. Those here for now. Okay. Alright, so I'm out of here. So we've got our mob farm up and running. It's just a standard dark room mob spawner. They're very, very common. I've got everything enchanted pretty much to where I need to. I need unbreaking and mending on a few things, but I'll do that after I get back from the Nether. I've got an efficiency 5 silk touch pick, that rubbish shovel, the efficiency 5 axe which needs unbreaking, a couple of other shovels, silk touch. That'll last me the entire game. I'm never going to use more than 2 silk touch shovels in the entire game. And I'd like to try to upgrade that to Fortune 3. Got protection 4 on all my armour, so I'm ready to go to the Nether. So first thing tomorrow is going to be going to the Nether. That's not true. First thing tomorrow is going to be mining obsidian to be able to build portals to go to the Nether. So thanks for hanging out and thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.